Senator Bellemare. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Allow me, dear colleagues, to pay tribute today to Étienne Gabrysz-Forget, known to some in the Senate family as he was my parliamentary advisor from 2014 to 2016. He took his own life on April 21st at the dawn of his 33rd birthday. Trained as a lawyer specializing in litigation, he had a bright and promising future ahead of him. At the time of his death, he was working for the Montmorency law firm. A lover of justice, he wanted to become a judge. He supported me very well in my work as a senator. It was he who carried out the statistical research on senates around the world that can be found on my website. At the time, we were trying to better understand the uniqueness of the Canadian Senate compared to other senates around the world. He encouraged me when I decided to become an independent, and later when I agreed to join Senator Harder in the office of the government representative in the Senate. He also left his mark on today's Senate by proposing a new title for the assistant to the leader of the government in the Senate, namely Legislative Coordinator, which is now found in the Act of Parliament. Étienne was a laughing, mischievous, and very sociable person. He talked to everyone and had a ready repartee. One morning, without telling me in advance, he decided to discuss Senate reform with the then Minister of Democratic Reform at the time, none other than the current leader of the opposition, Mr. Pierre Poilievre. He wasn't as successful as he'd hoped. He also enjoyed having his photo taken with Senate Speaker Pierre-Paul Nolan. Underneath his refined, good-natured allure, Étienne was a complex individual. He was searching for himself. His soul ached. But never in a million years would I have thought he could commit such an irreparable act. And yet, as we know, mental health problems can manifest themselves suddenly and impulsively. Temporary problems can have permanent consequences. We'll never know what he was thinking when he did it. What we do know, however, is that he knew he was experiencing an unbearable anxiety attack. And to prevent any suicidal gestures, or acts rather, he went to hospital. But the nurses didn't think it necessary to keep an eye on him, and they sent him home. Even specialists have trouble assessing the intangibility of mental health. What a waste. Colleagues, we worry about our physical health by measuring our blood pressure, taking blood tests, and measuring our weight. But we also have mental health. We need to look after it and that of our loved ones. Étienne, there were so many people at your funeral. It was phenomenal. And yet you felt alone. Many of us are thinking of you and will keep you in our thoughts. Étienne is survived by his mother, Marguerite Gabrysz, his sister Fanny, his partner Guillaume, and his little nephew Adrien, his uncles and many friends. Rest in peace.